Hey guys, this is Inspector Q with Pro Inspect Solutions, and today we have a wonderful guest that will speaking everything in regards to the FHA 203K loan process and things that you can learn if you're looking to do renovations to your home as a homeowner, or if you're looking to purchase a home under this program. So, without further ado, I'm going to let her speak on this because this is her expertise. And I just want to say, Jennifer, thank you for coming today. I'm glad to have you.
Thank you very much. I'm excited to be here. I'm super excited to talk about the 203K loan and how it can be beneficial.
Awesome, awesome. And by the way, Jennifer is with CrossCountry Mortgage. So I want to make sure that you know her company as well as her, so you can get familiar with the information that they bring as a team together. So Jennifer, I just want to stop by. Well, I'm glad you stopped by today because there's a lot of speculations about the FHA 203K process and how it works, and how people can really get the ball rolling. So can you explain the difference between the FHA 203K loan process as well as the traditional sense of process?
Absolutely. So, I mean, there's a common misconception amongst people that an FHA 203K loan is hard to get. It's actually not. It's basically the same guidelines as a regular FHA loan with a few more inspections.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
and it's amazing because it allows you to, make upgrades to your current property or to build your dream house, or, basically make your dream house.
Yeah, customize it. And because with so many builders on the market, of course, you get these cookie cutter homes and not really one of the things that are like, say for instance, the flooring is not how you want it because the builder says this is the standard and they're not changing any upgrades, or if they do make the changes, then it's more costly than what you could have probably done on your own or had someone do through this program. Now, speaking of the actual renovations, there are differences in regards to the particular types of loans they can get underneath the 203K. I know there is a something called FHA 203K Limited, and there is a FHA 203K Standard.
Yep.
Would you mind kind of explaining the difference between the both of those?
Not at all. So a 203K limited, it's limited because it's limited to $75,000 or under. So if your renovations or repairs go over $75,000, then you would do a regular FHA loan. And if they're under, then you would do a 203K limited.
Yes. So if someone is looking to maybe get that new addition or do some structural items to the house where they have to replace walls or remove walls, or maybe just, I don't know, maybe something major, they may leaning more to the standard 203K.
Definitely.
What are some reasons why someone would maybe qualify for just the limited instead? What things maybe they're trying to renovate?
Perhaps you just want to renovate a bathroom or maybe a kitchen, some flooring, something that's not going to be, well, I guess the kitchen could be super costly depending on what you do with it.
Depending on the size, right?
But just saying, if those renovations are going to be under 75,000, and actually this year they just changed the amount. So an FHA 203K limited loan used to be 35,000.
Okay.
And just this year they raised the amount 75,000.
Oh, well, I'm glad they raised the amount.
Right. We didn't do it 35,000.
Yeah. You're going to put some paint on the walls.
Exactly.
Maybe a few ceiling fans and whatnot. So when is it required to have like a FHA 230K consultant getting involved in this process?
So it's going to be required on a regular 203K loan. Limited, it's optional, but honestly, it's never a bad idea to have someone who's looking out for your best interest.
Correct. Yeah, because when we do a 203K consultations and we speak to individuals, sometimes they don't know exactly what they are really looking for. So needing those suggestions of like, okay, maybe you have, let's say, $50,000 of renovations available to you. For sure you got to replace the roof. So that's going to cut you down, maybe 15 to 20 there. And there may be another 35 that you can play with. And it gives them an idea of, okay, realistically, I could possibly do some upgrades to the bathrooms or to the kitchens or to bedrooms, or, maybe converting the garage into a bonus room or something like that. So those conversations are also always needed. Now, do you have any success stories of someone using the 203K program?
I do. So we've actually had several, well, lots. I'm not even going to use the word several. Lots
Yeah.
of people over the years. They find a home. They like the bones of it. They
Yes.
like the way that, it's not a cookie cutter house. It's not. It doesn't look like every neighbor down the street.
Yeah.
It's got character. And then they're able to go in and put their own personal touches on it. I had a particular couple that bought one. It was back in 2021. They got a really good deal on the house.
Yeah.
I spoke with them just the other day. Now they bought the house for like $250,000. That house is now worth $500,000.
Wow, that's a lot of equity.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Now some of it is market,
Yes.
but it's also about the upgrades and the things that they did too.
Yeah, absolutely. So when someone is looking for a home, and what are some of the things that they should be looking for in order for a home to kind of qualify for this particular program? Is it something, is it maybe a condo, a single family home? What property types should they be kind of locked in, or is it available to any type of?
So it's available pretty much for any type of property with the exception of a manufactured home.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to want to, when you're looking at a property and you're thinking about doing a 203K loan on it, you want to make sure that first that the property, once you make the upgrades to it, that it's going to appraise.
Yes.
And it has to appraise for the improved value. Now, the nice thing about it is because it is a 203K loan, if the credit score is over a 580, it's only a 3.5% down payment.
Yeah. That's
if it's under 580, then you're back at that regular rule for FHA, which is 10% down.
Okay.
But still, I mean, when you look at what the most bang for your buck, it definitely.
Yeah, that's absolutely, because if you purchase a home that's, let's say, move-in ready, you're paying at it at the top price.
For sure.
There, and on top of that, there's no wiggle room to really do any renovations that you would like of your own, because you get that one loan that doesn't have any type of additional funds for you to use for that, unless you use some additional savings or of that. So when would you suggest someone to possibly think about going the FHA 203K route?
So I think it's a great idea no matter what. So unless you want a brand new house, an FHA 203K loan is a great way to go. I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be able to make that house into your house.
Yes. Yeah.
It's got your, the things you want. So when you purchase a home, maybe it has carpet. You want to rip out the carpet, put in flooring, or maybe you don't like the wall over there and you want to take that wall out.
Yeah.
It's going to make it your house.
And you spoke about after repair value, and for listeners that don't really understand that term, can you touch a little bit on what's after repair value and how important that is?
For sure. So once you kind of do your 203K loan, the appraiser is going to appraise the home based on the upgrades that have been in there, and this is going to be done actually before. The upgrades are done.
Yes. Yeah.
So the appraiser is going to come out. They're going to take a look at it, and they're going to say, okay, this is going to be done. This is going to be done. This is going to be done. This will be your value when this is done.
And that appraised value is usually, of course, you have equity, inside the home. And have you came across any situations where, in your success, I know you had a lot of success stories where someone maybe had, walking into a house that had $20,000 of equity because of the renovations that they did, or maybe 15 or 10.
Yes. So just recently, we just closed one, and when it closed, they had $30,000 worth of equity after the improved values.
30,000.
30,000.
You can't see with an existing home, you're not able to get that type of increase. In order to get that, you have to wait 3, 4, 5 years, and that's not even promised.
No.
So to be able to walk into a home that has huge equity, so you can possibly turn around and sell it next year.
So it's important to note that with an FHA loan, it does have to be a primary residence.
Okay. Yes.
So you can't purchase investment properties or second homes, but you live in the house for a few years.
Yes.
You decide you want to move out. You've got a nice rental property or a nice resale value.
Awesome. So. Yeah, investors, I know it sounds very attractive, especially for the fix and flippers. They want to get in there and do the paint job and the cosmetic things, but this is for people that are seeking to live inside the house.
Exactly.
And so give me a scenario. Let's say you're a single person, male or female, and you want to maybe, live in something that also can provide, it's like an investment, but you also live there too.
Mm-hmm.
Is something like a quadplex or a duplex something that is possible?
A duplex, absolutely. So you could actually purchase a duplex, live in one side,
Okay.
and rent out the other side, which makes you then a owner and a investor.
Wow. So
for 3.5% down.
3.5. We can't forget about that part.
Correct.
Because as an investor, how much you have to put down for an investment?
15 to 20%.
Ooh. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but if I'm just thinking of 20% down on something that's 400,000.
Yeah.
15% down on something 20,000. That's
a lot of money in your pocket.
I think it's what 80,000 you got to put down for 400, but 3.5. That's I think that's very much doable
for sure
for anyone that is looking to purchase a home, and especially if the renovation costs are included in that number too as well.
Exactly. Also, with the 203K loan, all of the work has to be done by a licensed contractor. The homeowner is not able to do any of their work on their own. So
what if let's say hypothetically, I have a friend, a neighbor that's a contractor. Let's just say a family friend as a contractor. I got Tyrone from down the street that says he's been doing electrical work for the past 2-3 years. He's licensed, but he's also my family member. Is that somebody that can work him in there?
That's going to be all about the general contractor.
Okay.
If the general contractor decides that your family member can work for him, then that's okay.
Okay.
But can you hire them and just have them come in? No.
Okay. And it may seem a little sketchy too as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
It would be rare.
Yeah. Okay.
Most of the time GCs are going to have their own subs.
Yes. So if someone is interested in getting started with the FHA 203K plan or this loan process, what are some of the first steps they should do?
It's so easy.
Okay.
The very first step is you're going to contact your lender, me,
yes,
and you're going to do a mortgage application. And that can typically be done in about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
We're going to collect some documents from you.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to run your soft credit pull to begin with. And then once you find your house, a hard pull.
Okay.
We're going to run Desktop Underwriter, which is a automated underwriting program that'll tell us basically whether or not you should be able to qualify based on the information that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll give you a pre-approval, and
wonderful.
You're out looking.
Once that pre-approval goes out, it's game time, right?
Yep, then it's game time.
And so what is the process from someone getting a house under contract to actually having to be able to move into the house? What is that?
So it's all going to depend on how long it takes for the repairs.
Okay.
In some cases, you're able to live there for a little while they're working on it, but there's a limit. I think they raised it, don't hold me to this, but I think it's 30 days now, maybe. Went from 15 to 30. I have to double check that. Don't hold me to that one.
Yeah, it's all right.
From contract to close is usually about 45 days.
Okay.
Then the renovations start, the draws start, all that stuff. So with a 203K loan, you're actually going to be funded on your transaction prior to the work starting.
Okay. Yeah. So you have the keys once you, of course, close on the project, but then the renovations actually take place.
Yep.
And it's really, what is it, really up to the contractors how fast that part moves or not?
I think there's a maximum amount of time they have, but yeah, it's up to the contractors.
Okay. But if you work with a company like yours, CrossCountry Mortgage, you guys have some more referrals, anything like that?
We do.
Okay.
We do.
That can help out with making sure that those guys are.
Yeah, we've got some approved contractors and builders that we.
Nice. Yeah, and that brings me to another question, which is so very important. Of course, you've been in business for quite some time. What makes CrossCountry Mortgage different than any other bank that is actually providing the same service?
So I think it's going to be all about the customer service.
Okay.
Rates are going to be pretty much the same across the board. I mean, you're going to have some people that are going to be ridiculous on their rates. We typically can compete with banks and credit unions, so that's saying something.
Yeah. It's tough to compete with credit unions.
The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to help you through the whole process. We're not just going to give you a pre-approval and say, okay, go away. Don't call me till you have a house.
Yes.
So we're going to help you through the whole process. We're going to walk you through it. So, and also if you come to us and your credit's not quite where it needs to be, we have the capability to run credit simulations so we can get you there so you purchase your home.
Okay.
I mean, and we go strictly by guidelines. So we don't really have any real overlays and overlays, when we're talking about overlays, that's going to be rules above and beyond what guidelines are.
Okay.
Guidelines are like mortgage laws.
Yes. So it's safe to say that that CrossCountry Mortgage can handle it from the customer service aspect to your inquiry of asking questions all the way into closing. So I think that, you're a great fit for some of these individuals that are looking to go take that extra step.
Absolutely. And I know somebody that can do their consulting too.
I believe so too. We can take care of that. And hey guys, if you have any other questions in regard to FHA 203K, please leave them in the comments below. We're going to also include Jennifer's information. So if you want to contact her directly in regards to submitting an application to get started on that, I'm pretty sure she'll love to assist you. And if you have any questions, always leave them in the comments. But if you already did a loan in the past for FHA 203K, feel free to leave your experience down. I'm pretty sure we'll love to hear with your experience as well. All right. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.